Salem witch trials is the best example of mass hysteria. They were considered the best documented case in history. The hysteria, including witches, started in 1484 when Pope Innocent VIII stated that witches were real. But in Salem, Massachusetts, in the 1690s is when it all started. Trials started in a Puritan community around this time. During the trials, people thrived on the fear and drama of hysteria. In August and September of 1692, the height of this hysteria broke out. In that time, 14 people were killed and hundreds were tortured in a span of 2 months. Innocent people were killed, nobody was safe, neighbors turned on neighbors, and friends accused friends. Witches were accused because of stupid, unnecessary acts. Having fits, or being Catholic, were among many reasons that the witches were led by Satan. Once arrested, the witches suffered inhumane torture.
They were stripped, their hair was shaven, fingernails torn out, and were burned with metal tongs. They would dislocate joints in their body. Their tongue would be taken out and mouths opened so wide that their jaw went out of joint. Shoulder blades, elbows, and wrists were broken, and the victims were cut with knives and hit. Their necks would be broken and their heads twisted around. These trials were so controversial because so many innocent people were killed because of it. Rebecca Nurse was accused of witchcraft. She was deaf and during her trial was questioned without hearing anything. The judges said she was sealing her fate. She tried to explain that she just couldn't hear and was hung 4 days after that trial. Whoever was accused of witchcraft, whether out of spite or if they truly were a witch, were most likely killed. Many people were harmed because of this stupid case of mass hysteria in Salem.
Theocracy is the system of government in which religion controls the state.
An example of theocracy would be the Vatican, with the theocratic leader being the Pope. The state of Vatican City was officially recognized as being independent in 1929.
The Pope has the fullness of legislative, executive, and judicial powers. Vatican City as a theocracy as a legal system is rooted in canon law, but the Pope ultimately makes decisions.
Mass hysteria is a condition that affects a group of people who are characterized by excitement or anxiety, irrational behavior, beliefs, or inexplicable symptoms of illness. Some examples of mass hysteria are:
This laughter epidemic started in a Tanzanian village in 1962. Starting with an innocent joke in a boarding school, the resulting laughter is said to have perpetuated itself and spreading to thousands of people. The laughter, some people claim, was incapacitating. No one knew what to do. The school administrators were puzzled. Local doctors were confused. Trying to put a lid on the phenomena, the administrators shut down the school. But that was too little too late. Whatever it was began to spread. It infected other schools and worked its way into the village, seemingly carried by infected students. It traveled to another village 20 miles away and another 55 miles from Kinshasa.
The Dancing Plague of 1518. In July 1518, in Strasbourg, Alaska, France, a large number of people spontaneously started dancing for days without rest over a period of 1 month. Most of the people ended up dying due to heart attacks, strokes, or exhaustion. The plague started with one woman. In a matter of a few days, that number increased to 340, and within a month, 4,000. To this day, the cause of this mass hysteria is unknown.
Con los terroristas. And do the Harlem Shake.